This is GG4 News with anchors Cassandra Coyle and Brock Bullhorn.
And with me is Brock Bullhorn.
Ooh. Our top story tonight is one of a special interest to those who remember the pinball machines that appeared at the Goodman Games booth during Gen Con 2023. Finally, the veil has been lifted and the mystery has been solved. Goodman Games has announced Pinball Crawl Classics. The Dark Master has seized the licenses for such favorites as Gorgar, Centaur, Swords of Fury, and more.
It sounds like there certainly will be some pinball wizardry.
Indeed! Authors Julian Burnick, Bob Brinkman, Mark Bruner, Brendan LaSalle, and James Posanel are working to blend old-school pinball and old-school gaming into something truly spectacular.
I hear that the adventures include both Dungeon Crawl Classics and Mutant Crawl Classics.
But there is even more!
Let's not get carried away. Stick to the teleprompter, Brock.
It will come in a box set featuring my mortal enemy, Gorgar!
Rein it in, big fella.
I recently challenged Gorgar to a fight!
We're really doing this?
Gorgar, what happened when we fought?
Gorgar got hurt. You beat me.
At last, the truth is known. Blood for the Minotaur King!
For those who are not mortal enemies with the voice of a vintage 1979 pinball machine from Williams Electronics, there will also be a limited edition clamshell box featuring the art of a wholly different machine. Watch for it to come to crowdfunding in January.
As Poseidon said to the mermaid, get your flippers ready.
November 14th through 16th heralds the return of the Cyclops with the Feast of the Cyclops Con. Virtual con-goers have over 100 events to choose from, including a very special game being run by fan favorite Harley Stroh. Take it away, Brock.
Once a decade, the cult of the Cyclops arises. At dusk, devotees don their soot-blackened shrouds and one-eyed masks to march the cobbled streets. Good folk bar their doors and bank the hearth higher. Those foolish enough to be caught out after dark are dragged away, howling, to the cult's single holy night, the feast. Over the centuries, an untold number have vanished, errant princes and truant merchant lords, boasting drunkards and tearful urchins, all have been forced to take part in the Feast of the Cyclops. They are hauled through the yawning temple gates, their screams and wails growing fainter, only to be replaced by a terrible silence at dawn. They are, of course, never seen again, but nor are their gleaming signet rings, fire-lit jewels or glittering crowns, nor their mule trains, heavy with strange grimoires and unholy idols, nor their sacks of bloody coins won from campaigns in distant lands, which can mean only one thing. There are treasures to be won deep underneath, and you shall have them.
How do you do that thing with your voice?
What thing?
Please join us for this very special charity game to see if the heathen slayers of Goodman Games can survive beneath the fabled streets of Punjar. Friday night from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. Eastern Time, Goodman Games invites you to be a part of the game. Use your donations to weigh in on the team's choices, rescue them from certain doom, mock their failures, and celebrate your shared triumphs as some of the very finest DCC artists, editors, writers, and designers join together for our one holy night, the Feast of the Cyclops.
There are still seats available for many of the games, so head over to Tabletop Events, get your badge, and sign up for the free charity game viewing experience now. In fact, I recently had a chance to catch up with the Cyclops himself and ask him his thoughts on the convention, as well as other matters. With me is the Cyclops, mighty warrior and slayer of men, women, children, and small rabbits. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
You are welcome. You're welcome to come close. Come close, come closer.
Feast of the Cyclops Con is this weekend, your 8th online convention. People around the world will be in virtual attendance playing all number of games. Both dice and heads will roll. What advice can you give for surviving during this all-you-can-slay buffet?
The best advice I can give for you to survive Cyclops Con is to start spending more time with people with leg injuries. You want people who are slower than you. Maybe that guy that always wears the flip-flops. Remember, I'll catch the slowest one first. Other than that, keep your dice hot and your allies close. I am always near.
You can tell me. It is an online convention because you got tired of people tracking mud on your floor, didn't you?
That wasn't mud. I haven't ever seen red mud before.
Of course, there is more than gaming going on during Cyclops Con. Tell your viewers about Saturday night at the Cy Bar. When is it? What can they expect?
Saturday night at the Cy Bar, you don't want to miss it. Live streaming on the YouTube. You can expect shout-outs, you can expect shots, and you can expect fellowship with the entire Goodman Games community. And you can also expect that I'll be waiting in the parking lot for anyone who comes out. Be quick to your cars, people. I'm always watching. Always.
In a fight to the death between yourself and con rep Trevor Stamper, how sorry would you feel for destroying him? Remember, he has only 1d4 hit points.
Oh, good question. Trevor Stamper, 1d4 hit points. Well, Trevor's a good man as far as mortals go, but I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 meaning my heart would cry one single tear for them, and 10 meaning I would laugh and laugh and laugh and keep laughing, and perhaps even seek out a necromancer to raise Trevor from the dead so that I could slay him one more time to once again experience that merriment. I don't know, like a 7.
First there was Cyclops Con. Since then there have been The Bride, Spawn, Empire, Romance, War, Planet, and now Feast of the Cyclops Con. What is next for the Cyclops as the story unfolds?
Next? What is next for the Cyclops? The Cyclops cannot be contained. The Feast of the Cyclops Con has only whet my appetite. I shall be out there searching for even more victims. Everywhere that games are being held, everywhere that dice are being rolled, the Cyclops might arrive. So watch for me. Be assured I shall watch for you. I shall keep my eye out for the entire DCC Goodman Games community.
X-Scroll is all the rage and introduces players to gnomes. While I'm partial to halflings myself, do you have any recipes or cooking tips on how best to prepare gnome stew?
I'm glad someone finally asked me this. So, halflings, okay? You typically want Asian flavors. But gnomes, ho, 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 ho. You gotta do them good old home American style. Ketchup, side of fries, big gulp. That's what you want for your gnomes. They're small and squishy so you can fit a whole bunch on a plate. They're like nuggets. Gnome nuggets. Gnome. Just saying that makes me feel the hunger.
Do you have any final threats or admonishments for our viewers?
I love you so much, I'll eat you all. I can't wait to see all of you there at Cyclops Con. Come visit the Cyclops. Be a part of our online convention. Be a part of our community. Know this, we march together. I shall be there with all of you. Every one of us together at the feast.
Well, thank you for your wisdom as always. Back to you, Cassandra.
The upcoming What's New with Goodman Games has the community abuzz with speculation as to what may be discussed. Past What's New panels have included DCC Dying Earth, Mutant Crawl Classics, Crypt of the Devil Lich, Metamorphosis Alpha, Dark Tower, Castle White Rock, and a host of other now legendary releases.
With such momentous announcements having come before, certainly the earth itself trembles in anticipation. The stars align as the Dark Master prepares to reveal his secrets. Cassandra, what do the portents say?
The Dark Master will reveal more about Pinball Crawl Classics and Castle White Rock.
And?
He and his guests will speak in depth about Old School Adventures #1, Ruins of the Twilight Marches. And there will be another big announcement for 5th edition fans.
And?
There will be a very special guest at PAX Unplugged.
And?
The portents warn against being too pushy, Brock.
Just one more hit from the stars!
The portents are telling me that there will be a Minotaur skin rug for sale in the Holidays Marketplace if you don't stop pressing your luck.
Please?
Fine. The portents also reveal that there will be a major announcement about the 2026 season of the Goodman Games organized play.
Huzzah!
Aren't you supposed to be talking about a convention?
Recently, we presented Goodman Games stalwart Bricky with his own company card and sent him to Long Con in East Texas. Here to tell us all about this fabulous convention is the Lord of Masonry himself, Bricky! Oh, this isn't good. Apologies, we appear to be having technical difficulties with our feed.
Certainly no technical difficulties with that company card. Viva Las Vegas!
In attendance were several DCC personalities, including the crew from Rules as Written and Dying Earth mastermind Mark Bruner. We were going to have a series of interviews.
Maybe next time don't give Bricky an unlimited expense account.
Not my finest moment. I bet this is coming out of my paycheck.
Thankfully, wiser heads prevailed and we had a second person on the ground at the convention to do interviews. Grape Ape!
The 40-foot-tall purple gorilla who travels the globe riding atop a tiny yellow van? I love his work!
So, about that, you see, Grape Ape is...
Cassandra, Bricky took the only remote unit.
I'm certain our in-studio wizards can whip something up.
Hey everybody, this is your on-the-site reporter, Matt, also known as Grape Ape.
I thought this interview was with Grape Ape.
Yes.
Are you telling me that you are Grape Ape?
Yes.
You.
Me.
Are you certain?
Yes.
But you aren't purple.
No.
And you aren't an ape.
No.
But you are Grape Ape.
Can I tell the people about LongCon now? Thank you. Like I said, this is your on-the-site reporter, Grape Ape, here at LongCon, Longview, Texas, for the 9th annual LongCon. LongCon is an outstanding convention, very small, low-key, very family-orientated. It is a group, it is a community. 200 to 250 attendees come every year to play in a plethora of games, but many, including some of your DCC Goodman Games favorites. We've got Dungeon Crawl Classics, Mutant Crawl Classics, X-Crawl Classics, Weird Frontiers. There are play tests aplenty, third-party publishers up the wall. We've got Cranky Clydesdale Publishing, Rugby Melee Games, Dragon Peak Publishing, LongCon Press, who currently have an active Kickstarter called The Malefic Manor of Count Grigorovich. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's from LongCon founders Matt Goulet and Eddie Bartlett, who I recently spoke with, and they told me about the community and building LongCon from day one. They didn't even think it would last this long. They were going to start a gaming group, and it morphed into this grand convention that everybody loves so much. I would have done some interviews, but you sent the camera with Bricky. Come on. Next time, Bricky, he's got to be out. I mean, me and Bricky, we can't work together. But check out the audio clips if you get a chance to for some interviews at LongCon. And sales were through the roof. I mean, we had sales on Thursday when we were setting up. People wouldn't even let us finish, which is outstanding. We loved it. So next year, if you're in the Texas area, or even if you're not, consider coming to LongCon because it's a convention to come to. Thank you.
Our thanks again to Matt Grape Ape Robertson. He really saved your beef, Brock.
I am in so much trouble.
Yes. Yes, you are. And that's the news. I'm Cassandra Coyle.
And I'm Brock Bullhorn. And this has been all of the news that moves the community.